Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications. And now, let's join ace broadcaster MAMODE AKUGHA as he takes us inside the Niger Delta.
Hello out there and welcome to the program. It's Inside the Niger Delta, the authentic voice of Niger's oil-rich region. I'm your regular host, MAMODE AKUGHA. Delta State Governor Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to advancing the state through quality service delivery as enshrined in his development blueprint, otherwise known as the MORE Agenda. Governor Oborevwori stated this last week at the Government House in Asaba, shortly after signing the state's 2025 appropriation bill into law. The bill, which was initially presented to the State House of Assembly on November 14, 2024, received accelerated consideration by the legislators who increased the initial estimate of 936 billion naira to 979.2 billion naira.
About a month ago, Governor of Delta State, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori, presented a proposed 936 billion naira income and expenditure estimate for the 2025 fiscal year to the State House of Assembly. Last week, the estimate, which was increased to 979.2 billion naira by the State House of Assembly, was signed into law by Governor Oborevwori in company of the Speaker and other members of the State House of Assembly at the Government House in Asaba. Governor Oborevwori commended the State House of Assembly for its collaboration with the executive, which he said is aiding the smooth implementation of government policies and programs across the length and breadth of the state. The governor, who stressed that he has no intentions to procure loans anytime soon, also assured Deltans that the 2025 budget, which is the highest in the state history, would allow his administration facilitate the completion of ongoing projects as well as initiate new ones.
The budget has been crafted in such a manner that will impact positively in the promotion and preservation of public trust and our well-being. This reaffirms our commitment to advancing Delta State through prompt and qualitative service delivery as enshrined in the MORE Agenda.
The budget is made up of 630.461 billion naira for capital expenditure, while 349.767 billion naira is allocated to recurrent expenditure. Speaker of the Delta State House of Assembly, Honorable Emomotimi Guo, while expressing his gratitude to the governor for supporting the legislative arm of government in the state, promised to continue working collaboratively in making the state a safe haven for all to thrive. Meanwhile, Governor Sheriff Oborevwori, known for personally supervising ongoing projects in Delta State, last week was at the Beneku Bridge in Ndokwa East local government area of the state, where he commended the structural integrity of the bridge but expressed concerns over its finishing.
This is not the kind of work that us need. You look at the side, look well, look at it. They do good work. Like I have said, I've set some standard work in Delta. So I have spoken to the commissioner and also the engineer. They should see what they can do to make all these corrections before we do commissioning.
The Beneku Bridge project is one of many projects Governor Oborevwori inherited from the immediate past administration in the state. Until now, residents of the area relied on local boats, commonly known as pontoon, to cross the Ase River for decades. Thanks to the Governor Oboriowori-led administration, the Beneku Bridge now connects several communities in Ndoko West and Ndoko East local government area of Delta State.
Inside the Niger Delta.
Bayelsa State Governor Senator Doyediri has reiterated his administration's commitment to enhancing infrastructure across the oil-rich state to foster socio-economic activities and drive holistic development. The governor, who was represented during an inspection tour of the ongoing 21-kilometer Nembe Brass Road project and the Opolo Market Road in Yenagoa local government area, expressed optimism that these projects will significantly improve connectivity, trade, and overall quality of life for the people of Bayelsa State.
The 21-kilometer Nembe Brass Road project was officially flagged off in 2022 during Governor Doyediri's first tenure. The project was conceived to connect the previously isolated coastal oil-producing local government areas of Nembe and Brass by road. The initial phase of the road was budgeted at 54 billion naira. However, the project has continued to encounter cost variances due to escalating construction expenses and fluctuating economic conditions in the country. Despite these challenges, Governor Diri has stressed that completing this transformative project remains one of his administration's top priorities. Last week, Governor Doyediri, who was represented by his Director of New Media, Dr. Samuel Kolawole Oredipe, conducted an inspection tour of the ongoing work at the project site. Expressing satisfaction with the progress achieved so far, the governor underscored the project's alignment with the increasing opportunities within the blue economy in the state.
We have demonstrated that commitment to open up the riverine communities. And that is what we feel that the people need at this time. So see that every community is connected by road.
Meanwhile, the Bayelsa State Commissioner for Information, Mrs. Ebiowu Koku Obiaye, who joined the inspection team at the Opolo Market Road project site, reaffirmed the state government's commitment to enhancing the lives and livelihoods of all Bayelsans through impactful and meaningful development projects.
We are very lucky to see such a road, and I want Bayelsans to continue to believe in the government. They have voted for massively, that the governor is willing to serve and is ready to serve and is serving, and he will continue to serve and will deliver our promises. They dug up to 2 meters to remove the mud before they start sand filling. And that is the type of thing we are saying here. Cost-intensive projects.
Community members and commuters along the Opolo Market Road expressed their gratitude to the Prosperity Administration led by Governor Doyediri for its transformative projects that are changing their fortunes.
The present governor of Bayelsa State, Doyediri, is doing well. We see the infrastructure, the dualization of the road, everything is very okay. We appreciate him and we encourage others and everybody to key in and follow for and support the government.
These accomplishments and more projects underway reflect Governor Diri's dedication to advancing the state in line with his vision for sustainable development, economic empowerment, and social progress for all Bayelsans.
Inside the Niger Delta. Standout Properties Limited presents a real estate opportunity of a lifetime. Bloom Towers, a waterfront twin high-rise buildings of 19 and 21 stories at the edge of the Atlantic Ocean in the prestigious Oniru area, Victoria Island, Lagos. Bloom Towers is a green and smart building project consisting of 1, 2 and 3 bedroom apartments and maisonettes, as well as 10,300 square meters available space for commercial and corporate use. Built for completion in 2027, Bloom Towers has 236 units available for sale with a starting price of 100 million naira. Lock down a unit today with a down payment of 20% and spread the balance over the next 24 months. Contact us on 080-693-47063 or 091-22-656-975.
It is a project that will bring huge return on investment.
Bloom Towers, from foundation to skyline. Ezekiel Group, oil and gas, dredging, power and air transportation, Azikel Group, petroleum product sufficiency, energy sustainability and infrastructure development.
The Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC), Dr. Samuel Ogbuku, says the intervention agency will not leave any part of the oil-rich region behind in its development efforts. Ogbuku made this known last week while playing host to AKUGHA cultural organization led by its President General, Dr. Gospower Onuekwa, during a courtesy visit to the Commission's corporate headquarters in Port Harcourt. He added that ethnic nationalities are critical stakeholders that the Commission works with regularly to deliver on its mandate to the people.
The umbrella socio-cultural organization of the Ikwere people worldwide, known as the Obako Ikwere, led by its president, Eze Dr. Godspower Onuokwa, was at the corporate headquarters of the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) last week, where they met with the management of the commission, led by the MD and CEO, Dr. Samuel Ogbuku. Eze Dr. Onuekwa first thanked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for reappointing Dr. Ogbuku to head the management of the commission, which he said has continued to demonstrate exceptional leadership qualities in his undertakings. The leader of the delegation then went on to request the intervention of the commission in some areas of concern in Ikwere land.
We have a teeming population of the youths who find it difficult to vigorously pursue their studies, particularly in the tertiary institutions, where education is quite expensive, being the reason why we solicit for them to be granted scholarship. Obrikwere serves as our secretariat, but always in darkness, particularly in the night, prone to attacks by thieves and hoodlums, for which reason we request for solar energy light within the Obrikwere axis.
While welcoming his guest, the Managing Director, Dr. Samuel Ogbuku, commended the organization for its unity of purpose and commitment to peace and stability in Rivers State. He assured them that the Commission is working tirelessly to address the unique needs and aspirations of all communities and ethnic nationalities in the oil-rich region.
We also want you to extend your support to our contractors on site so that they can finish the projects they are carrying out on time for us to commission these projects to the benefit of the communities and to the benefit of all of us. Most of the projects that have been executed by people from this region. And that way we know that we are having these projects, there is also money in their pocket.
The NDDC helmsman also noted that the Commission is currently reviewing the status of abandoned projects in the entire stretch of the region to ensure they are swiftly completed and put to use. This, he said, would drive socio-economic development, improve infrastructure, as well as enhance the quality of life for residents across the region.
Inside the Niger Delta.
As Senator Monday Okpebholo works to consolidate his hold on the machineries of governance in Edo State, residents are urging the new sheriff in town to remain steadfast in initiating policies and programs that will drive progress in the state. Some residents in the state capital who spoke to Inside the Niger Delta maintained that the All Progressives Congress-led administration must prioritize the collective good of the people in the delivery of the dividends of democracy.
From his very first day in office, Governor Monday Okpebholo of Edo State hit the ground running with strategic appointments and key reforms, which he said were aimed at strengthening governance in the state. As part of his blueprint, Senator Okpebholo noted that he would enhance security, improve infrastructure, and advance the social welfare of the people and lead a generally responsive and people-centered government. In what could be described as an early start, Governor Okpebholo is presumably backing his words with action. He has been seen personally inspecting critical infrastructure across the state, including hospitals, roads, and schools. The governor also flagged off the construction of a flyover bridge at Ramat Park, Benin City, to reduce traffic flow. Senator Opeyolo has also settled the infighting within the Benin Traditional Council by rescinding the newly created traditional councils at the local government levels, restoring the authority of the Oba of Benin over the entire Benin Kingdom. Additionally, he has officially recognized the Benin monarch as the chief custodian of all repatriated cultural artifacts in the state. Some residents of the state capital who spoke to our correspondent shared their hopes and expectations from the APC-led government.
I'm seeing this work, all what he promised that he's going to do for Benin. I pray to Almighty God he should do it, particularly flyover, where he says he's going to do. If he can be able to carry up that flyover, I will be very happy.
If it's only that Ekpoma alone we did and we can see a good road to follow, is something.
The people of Edo State, however, appealed to Governor Opeyolo to build on the progress made by the previous administration, ensuring that there is continuity in policies and projects that have a direct impact on the lives of the people. They maintained that this approach would not only maintain stability, but also foster peace, economic growth, and social development across the state.
It started well by following the full step of Godwin Obaseki because government is continuity.
Make it surprise us. Make we see the present. Say he never even spent there 4 years. See what he don't do. If the start he do now, so the people they do. We for not the suffer like this.
Now we would like him to start on that project that is inspecting that the previous government did not finish. So we would like him to improve on that.
Governor Opeyolo fought a tough and intense battle to secure his position on Osadebe Avenue. The responsibility lies squarely on his shoulders to prove his worth and demonstrate to the people who voted for him that he is truly capable of fulfilling his campaign promises.
Inside the Niger Delta.
Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, Dr. Samuel Obuku, has called on media organizations to partner with the Commission in championing the cause of development in the region by maintaining objective and accurate reportage of its activities. Dr. Obuku made this known recently when he received a delegation from the Sun newspapers who were at the Commission's corporate headquarters in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, to notify Dr. Obuku of his nomination for the Sun Public Service Award 2024.
Just as bees are irresistibly drawn to brightly colored flowers and sweet nectar, so also are accolades and commendations flowing ceaselessly to Dr. Samuel Obuku for his outstanding leadership at the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. His transformative approach has not only broken barriers but also erected enduring landmarks by initiating and executing projects and programs focused on uplifting the lives of the struggling population in the Niger Delta. These modest efforts are reverberating from far and near, leading to recognition and honors from watchers of trends as well as critical institutions in the country. Just last week, the Managing Director and Editor-in-Chief of the Sun newspaper, Mr. Onwaha Uke, led a delegation to present a letter of nomination to Dr. Obuku for the Sun Public Service Award 2024 at the Commission's corporate headquarters in Port Harcourt. Mr. Onwaha noted that Obuku's selection for the award was after a critical assessment of the successes and achievements of the interventionist agency under the current management.
At NDDC, you have changed the narrative and restored hope. You have changed the profile of the Commission to transformational. You are determined to use the resources available to complete legacy projects with the view to catering to the needs of Niger Delta region and people.
While responding, the NDDC helmsman appreciated the Sun newspapers for the recognition and commended the media outfit for maintaining high standards and integrity in its reportage for several years and counting. Dr. Obuku then called on the newspaper to spare no efforts in gathering and disseminating the laudable achievements of the NDDC under its current board and management.
People read what you write every day. So as editors, as media practitioners, we really plead that you should partner with us in NDDC to tell our story. Not telling our story in a concocted way, telling our stories the way it is and the true story. Because some persons, because they just want to align the leadership of the commission, they don't mind putting out advertorials which probably do not really make sense and trying to distract us.
The formal presentation of the award will be made on the 1st of March 2025 at the Sun Award ceremony in Lagos State. This is coming just a few weeks after the management of the University of Ibadan decorated the NDDC chief executive as one of its ambassadors extraordinaire for repositioning the interventionist agency and prioritizing the welfare and well-being of the people across largely underdeveloped communities in the Niger Delta region. Inside the Niger Delta.
Excitement swept through Agbara Wari last week as people in the kingdom came together in grand style to celebrate the first anniversary of their esteemed monarch, His Royal Majesty Kingsley Emakpa Orere Igbi II, who ascended the throne on the 5th of December 2023. The atmosphere was charged with joy and pride, reflecting the deep admiration and gratitude the people hold for a ruler whose reign has already left a transformative mark on the kingdom. To commemorate the significant milestone, His Royal Majesty Igbi II embarked on a series of activities that highlighted his commitment to the well-being and progress of his people.
The Urobo-speaking Agbara Wari Kingdom historically governed under a gerontocracy, where rulership was determined by the eldest male in the kingdom, embraced a new era of monarchy in 1998 with the coronation of its first king, His Royal Majesty London Afokeri Itu Imemo II. After a 25-year reign, His Royal Majesty Ememo II joined his ancestors in 2023. His Royal Majesty Kingsley Emakpa Orere Igbi II on the 5th of December 2023 ascended to the throne as the second gazetted monarch of the kingdom, which makes up a larger part of the oil-rich city of Warri in Delta State. 1 year on, the people of Agbara Wari Kingdom gathered last week in a jubilant celebration commemorating what they proudly described as the dawn of a new era and the exemplary stewardship of their revered monarch, His Royal Majesty Igbi II.
Thank God for His Royal Majesty Kingsley Emakpa Orere for coming to bring succor to all the difficulties Agbara has been passing through for a very long time.
My king is a peace-loving person. He takes everybody as one. He does not discriminate the Ijaw from the Shekiri and the Robo from the Ijaws. He takes everybody as one.
He has governed, presided, ruled over this kingdom with a touch of King Solomon's wisdom. Very upright. If you tell him something, or you mention somebody, he will call the person and right before your presence and ask if what you said is actually the true position of things.
As part of the activities marking the momentous occasion, His Royal Majesty Kingsley Emakpa Orere Igbi II extended his benevolence to orphanages across the Agbara Wari Kingdom, where he donated food items to support the children and caregivers in preparation for the Yuletide season. During the grand celebration held at the Igbudu Town Hall, His Royal Majesty Igbi II further demonstrated his commitment to the welfare of his people by presenting cash support to women, both indigenous and residents in the kingdom.
Before God, there's no tribe. We all are one. There is no Christian, no Muslim, no Yoruba, no Ijaw, no Chekiri, no Hausa, no Igbo, no tribe. So for that, if you love God, you should love every human and do for them what you can do for yourself and your family. Because it was clear in the Bible that you should love your neighbor as yourself.
The beneficiaries of the cash support program expressed their gratitude to His Royal Majesty Igbi II for his generosity, describing the gesture as a lifeline for many families.
So I be my Shekiri name. I come from the New River. He call all the tribes, say make them come and say women, make it empower people. So and as he comes, so he not say this one now my own, this one not be my own, and he empower everybody.
I'm very happy for the empowering of our king gave us with the Ariwas. Thank you, King. Ningo, we appreciate you.
God will continue to bless her. He will continue to date this king. God will bless her, they bless his family and any evil and any relation we get. God will bless her for us. He will continue to live and go continue to date this kingship. See, nothing will happen to this king.
The festivities also featured the thrilling finals of the Ovie of Agbara Wari Kingdom football competition, where the 7 villages of the kingdom battled for the grand prize of 3 million naira. Upokiti community came tops after a hard-fought 1-0 victory over Ogunu community to clinch the trophy and 3 million naira prize money. Ogunu community, as the first runner-up, walked away with 2 million naira, while Ejeba community, which finished in 3rd place, proudly took home 1 million naira. In a gesture that shows inclusiveness and goodwill, His Royal Majesty Igbi II ensured that all other participating teams were rewarded with 500,000 naira each. The 4-day ceremonies commemorating the first anniversary of the monarch culminated in a grand Thanksgiving service last Sunday at the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Champions Cathedral, located along Old Airport Road in Efun. Since ascending the throne, His Royal Majesty Igbi II, who is fondly referred to as the City King, has been committed to promoting peaceful coexistence with neighboring kingdoms, a strategy he insists will reposition the oil city of Warri for holistic development. This approach aligns with the policy thrust of the Sheriff Oboriowori-led administration in the state, which seeks to restore the spark and bustle of the city and drive socioeconomic prosperity for all its residents.
Inside the Niger Delta.
Well, with that report, we draw the curtain on the program. Inside the Niger Delta, the authentic voice of Nigeria's oil-rich region, will be back same time, same station next week. Until then, you can follow us on our social media handles shown right now on your screens. And please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDNTV Nigeria. Until next week, I am MAMODE AKUGHA wishing you all the best of the season. Bye for now.